In baseball, some legends aren't defined by their batting average or home runs. They're defined by the generations they shape, the players they inspire, and the legacy they leave behind. Today, we look at the life and impact of Sandy Alomar Sr., a man whose influence reached far beyond the field, building not just players, but people. Who was Sandy Alomar Sr.? Sandy Alomar Sr. was a Puerto Rican professional baseball player, coach, and mentor. He played in Major League Baseball from 1964 to 1978, representing teams such as the New York Yankees, Chicago White Sox, California Angels, Texas Rangers, and New York Mets. Though never a superstar on paper, his real fame came from his role as a mentor and father to two baseball icons, Roberto Alomar and Sandy Alomar Jr. What was his playing career like? Sandy Sr. was known as a versatile infielder with sharp defensive instincts and solid base running skills. Over 15 seasons, he played 1,481 games, hit .245, and stole 227 bases. While he never reached Hall of Fame status, his consistency, work ethic, and leadership made him one of the most respected teammates of his era. How did Sandy Alomar Sr. transition from player to mentor? After retiring in 1978, Sandy Sr. remained deeply connected to the game. He managed teams in the Puerto Rican Winter League, coached national squads, and worked as a roving infield instructor for the Chicago Cubs organization. His natural teaching ability quickly earned him a reputation as a player builder, someone who could transform raw talent into professional skill. Who were some players he influenced before his sons became stars? In the early 1980s, Alomar helped shape many young Latin American prospects who later reached the majors. He emphasized fundamentals, smart fielding, and mental discipline, lessons that spread across generations of players in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and the U.S. minor leagues. How did he raise his sons to become MLB stars? Sandy Sr. applied the same patient, disciplined approach at home. He didn't force baseball on his children, he guided them with principles, focus, humility, and preparation. He taught his sons how to understand the game beyond statistics, emphasizing timing, positioning, and mental toughness. His sons later described him as their first coach and lifelong teacher. What became of his two sons? Sandy Alomar Jr., born in 1966, became a standout catcher for the Cleveland Indians, earning 6 All-Star selections and the 1990 Rookie of the Year award. Roberto Alomar, born in 1968, evolved into one of the greatest second basemen in MLB history, a 12-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner, and Hall of Famer, inducted in 2011. Their success symbolized their father's influence, a living extension of his teaching. What was Sandy Alomar Sr.'s wider impact beyond his family? Sandy Sr. became a mentor to countless young players across MLB and winter leagues. As a coach with the San Diego Padres, Chicago Cubs, and New York Mets, he helped develop many rising talents. Even during his later years, players and coaches would seek his advice, a quiet acknowledgement of his wisdom and experience. Did he continue working in baseball after retirement? Yes. Even after stepping away from active coaching, Sandy Sr. stayed involved through consulting, mentoring, and advising young Puerto Rican players. He served as a bridge between the old-school baseball world and the modern era, always teaching, always guiding. How is Sandy Alomar Sr. remembered today? Sandy Alomar Sr. passed away in October 2025 at the age of 81. He's remembered not only as a talented infielder but as a pioneer of mentorship and family legacy in baseball. His life embodies the quiet greatness of those who build others' success rather than chase their own spotlight. Why is Sandy Alomar Sr. considered a Hall of Famer by proxy? Though his name may not appear in Cooperstown, his spirit does, through the achievements of his sons and the countless players he influenced. He transformed how the game was taught, lived, and loved. His statistics were human ones: perseverance, leadership, and legacy. Finally, Sandy Alomar Sr. showed the world that greatness isn't always measured in trophies or records. It's measured in the strength of the players, families, and communities you inspire. He was a builder of character, a teacher of values, and a father whose influence will echo through generations of baseball. If you believe that legends like Sandy Alomar Sr. deserve more recognition, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so we can continue telling the stories of the quiet architects who make sports truly great.